Wait, you're never taking a direct flight again? Like, would you... I feel like most people want direct flights. Like, I hate layovers. Like, would you have like a day layover somewhere, or like, I don't know. I don't know, like, I also don't get up and like walk around the aisles like some people do. Like, I sit there and I just become one with the chair. I become one with the seat, and I read my books, and I sip my whatever beverage they're serving. I guess on international flights, they give you like complimentary wine. That Ford is still there, had a few more in between, so just feeling or a little down. I wish I had something cool to say to help you feel less down or more up. Not to Hawaii specifically. There's one from here to LAX and LAX to Honolulu, which is 6 + 6 hours, staying for 12 hours. Just isn't fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the longest flight I've been on, because we flew from Chicago to Iceland, and then we flew from Newark to Lisbon. Like, those were overnight flights too, so it was like easier to sleep. Shoulders, it's hot. It's hot. not on this. I'm gonna have to go get my shawl to cover up. Yeah, it's like everywhere. It's hot. Well, like most everywhere. It's toasty. It's toasty. It's just getting toastier. These people are playing just god-awful music behind us, and it's shaking our house. Ooh, that's no fun. Newark to Lisbon is probably 6 hours. I've done Lisbon to Boston, and it was around that. Yeah, I looked it up, and it was like Chicago to... Flight from Chicago to... I looked this up, and I feel like it was... also like 6-ish, yeah, like 6 hours and 20 minutes maybe. And then flight from Newark to Lisbon is 7 hours. It's 7 hours. Okay, Yak, it was 7 hours. Thank you very much. Bri, how are you doing? Welcome in. What do we have here? Just talking about the heat and how long of a flight there is from the East Coast to Hawaii. If it's a direct flight, it's 12 hours. Seattle to Tokyo was torture. Yeah, how long is that? Flight from Seattle to Tokyo. 10 hours and 20 minutes. Oof. Daryl, hello. I'm doing pretty well. Just trying to stay cool. It's very toasty. How are you doing? How was your Monday? King, welcome in again. It's good to see you. I hope that you had a great day. That makes sense. You're flying into the wind going there. That's true. That's true. I think I told y'all, like, our flight from Charlotte to Seattle was, I think, 6 hours. And then our flight home was only 5, because you're, like, flying with the wind. I didn't realize, I guess, how big of a difference it had made. I guess, like, so I pretty much grew up in Kansas, and when Nate and I were first together, we were in Kansas, and it was like, being in the middle, flying to the coasts, like, didn't seem that bad. And not that it's bad, but it's just, you're like, wow, this keeps going. This flight, we're still here. I'm glad I have all of my books. Good to see you too. Well, welcome back in. Hope you're all nice and cozy and comfy. Our flight from here to Honolulu was 12 hours, but the way back was 10. Okay. Yeah. Well, once teleportation is a thing, just think of all the places we can go. I've like wondered about like, where's the first place that I would teleport? And then I was like, would teleportation just be to like the hub of a city? Could you have teleporters in your home? And I was like, the first place I would teleport would be Chili's. It'll probably cost twice as much as flying because we live. That's true. I know. It'll cost like the admission to Jurassic Park. like $15,000 for an hour. Not that I would even trust teleportation, but you know, as a kid that watched Power Rangers, and like I was like, man, maybe I can just get recruited to be a Power Ranger and then I will have free teleportation. I've thought about teleportation a lot, like if it was my superpower and I could pinpoint a location. So I started pondering exact spots within Disney parks so I wouldn't need a ticket. I love that thinking. I love that. Yeah, I always thought like being invisible would be cool, but I feel like teleportation might be even better. Like having the ability to turn invisible, I feel like the teleportation might be even better. Yeah, for sure. Like think, like what if I teleport, you know, you could teleport, not that I would like use my powers for evil, but I was like, you could teleport into a bank vault, and just get all that money. Yeah, I was like, I guess I could be a Power Ranger and fight the forces of evil if I got free teleportation. I feel like that's an even, like a fair trade, you know? Plus I can do like gymnastics and kick things and like work out my aggression or whatever with the Putty Patrol. And then Rita Repulsa will make some kind of like doll, gigantic. And then I have to work with others. I don't want to be telephoned. I will not call you Bri, especially if it's like the lore of Star Trek where I have heard that when you teleport, it's a copy of you, but not the same you before the teleportation. So it's like a clone of yourself. Do not call me. You said it. You don't want to be telephoned. I understand. I respect that. I will not be telephoning you. I guess when I think of teleportation, also my mind goes to The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. I guess it's a remake of like a 50s movie, but I haven't seen the original. I only saw the Jeff Goldblum version, which is pretty gnarly. I'm not a phone talker if I can avoid it. Right, I was just saying this like last night, how I would spend like a long time on the phone with like my best friends in middle school and even like a bit into high school. And now I'm like, ugh, that sounds like peeling off my fingernails. Love the Goldblum version. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. I didn't see the sequel. I haven't seen it for a long time. I feel like I remember I started it and I was like, when is it gonna get good? Like, when is the nastiness gonna happen? Yeah, you get converted into energy and then reconstituted into matter. It's a cool idea. Get converted into energy. That's interesting to think about. So I'm basically just like electricity. What if like your energy got like diverted into, oh my god, what if they were like, like teleportation is a thing, but then instead of like reconstituting you into matter, they just harvest your energy to like power a power plant or something. I remember during the start of COVID, I was so annoyed that my boyfriend at the time would call me every single day like, sir, oh my god, yes, okay, that's like, I cannot socially, mentally process that. Like, yeah, this sounds maybe super judge, like the people that are like texting all throughout the day that like are in a relationship. I'm like, what do you have to talk about like when you are around each other? I don't know. My brain just doesn't work that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but Pinkata, I would also be in that same boat. Or like when people are like, I miss you so much, and I'm like, well, I just saw you yesterday. Honestly, the 1% would. I know they would so harvest our energy. Oh my god, Max, hello. Thank you so much for the 2 months, BB. How are you? I appreciate that. Ooh. Thank you for the lurk. I want my energy to run an entire Butt Boy Greasy Strangler marathon. Okay, you know what? If I got to choose what my energy, maybe, like my energy would like power a cat rescue, a cat sanctuary. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, like I miss like doing things with friends in Seattle. I miss doing things with friends back in Kansas City. Like I miss like that. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Do you want to go out for brunch or get together for dinner or go out for like happy hour? I miss that sometimes, and I like, you know, I'm like, I know I can call or text them and I'll probably see them in the near future. I'm thankful, I guess, in a lot of ways that I have friends that aren't afraid to travel and like have come. Well, like a lot of my friends hadn't been to North Carolina. They hadn't been to Seattle. So like we've moved and lived in these different places, and it's like it's a new place for you to visit, and you get to hang out with us. So I was like, do I have something here? I had manicotti for dinner, and I'm always like checking my teeth before stream because I'm like, I know there's some herbs in that pasta sauce that are probably going to be like stuck in my teeth, and it's going to be, I'm going to go back and like watch the VOD and be like, oh my god, disgusting. Why did no one tell me this? All right, I'm very excited to get into this. Trevor, thank you for the lurk. Oh, I lost my streak finally. I think it was around 135. Yak, I thought about you because there was a limited time Borderlands 4 badge that I was like, I wonder if Yak knows about this. And then I didn't even end up getting it. I don't know why. And not that I even play the Borderlands games, but you know, like I'm a digital, like if there's a digital thing that like is exclusive, I like to have it, especially if it's free. But I thought about you and I was like, I wonder, and I was like, I hope Yak's just enjoying. Okay, so if y'all remember, Friday night, we played as Vivian, who had to rescue Amy from some kind of alternate hellscape, where we found out, like in the 90s, the fire at the school was caused by an obsessive director who was obsessed with the star of the Phantom of the Opera production. So it was like a play within a play within a play, or play within a story that was very much like Phantom of the Opera. Anyway, so we wrapped up Vivian's story, and I thought, oh, we're all in the clear. I loved this. Turns out Vivian has now been abducted just after she confessed her feelings to Amy. So Amy and Vivian are like, yes, I'm into you, girl. And then Vivian has been spirited away. So we have to go rescue her. Oh, I saw that one, but I'm not terribly interested. Yeah, I've never played any of the Borderlands games, but I still just like to have everything, you know? The Bookworm, yes, the Bookworm and the Goth Girl sapphic paranormal romantic thriller. That's what we're into tonight. Angela, hello, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you again. Drama, yeah, it's dramatic, but it's so good. Yeah, I think you would have, well, I have no idea what's going to happen in chapter 2, but I feel like you would have really enjoyed chapter 1. I had like goosebumps like all over my arms from this one part. Goosebumps.
Nah, it's totally empty. Let's go.
Speaking of ghosts, hi Ariel, how are you? If I like chapter 1, maybe I'll check the VOD. So this is chapter 2. Okay, you mean chapter, I was like, so this is actually chapter 2. So we played as this character with the glasses last time. That's Vivian, and now we're playing as Amy, the Goth Girl. I didn't expect to get hooked on this game. I thought like I would like it from what I saw of it, but I didn't.
Library is this way, right? Yeah, it's just around the corner.
I didn't think I'd be like this into it, but especially like having queer characters, I'm into it even more. Angela, how was your Monday?
I was just in the counselor's office last week.
Oh, right. She said your boots were a distraction?
Yeah, well, at least I got to sit in detention all day instead of going to class.
Oh, I think there's like different interactions now, like depending on. So this is for the talent show, and Amy says, I'd audition with my bass, but I'm sure I just get dirty looks from everyone. Well, other than Vivian. Okay, I love like this, like, that's cool. Good, I was off, so I went to my apartment's pool. It was too hot though. Okay, I loved when I had every other Thursday off when I was at the pet funeral home, because I like was on call every other weekend. And I loved going to the pool in the week because no one was there, and I was like, it's my kingdom. Queer characters and drain teachers, and if I can't have you, no one can, but also burns down an entire, right? Like, drops a chandelier, and then if I can't have you, no one can moment, like, the dedication, mama. If I can't have you, I will drop a chandelier on you. A list of all the rich kids' parents who paid for all the new school stuff. Yeah, Ola, I think I was going to tell you this the other day, because you were talking about your work and like seeing like gross skin stuff. And I was like, well, I worked at this pet funeral home for 8.5 years, and I saw some really gnarly things. I smelled some things that I've never forgotten. And yeah, just, I mean, it's sad, but also like we had to laugh a lot of the time because it was just like, this is awful. And then also really gross. Yeah, so I feel like I had so many stories back. I mean, I still have the stories, but back then, like, I was just like going out, you know, and if people were like, what do you do for a living? I was like, girl, let me tell you. If you don't laugh, you'd cry. Yeah. I mean, after a while, you know, and I started there when I was 18. I started like a month before I graduated high school. And then I worked there for 8.5 years. So I was there through college, off and on through college, because they were bought corporately. And then my boss bought the business back, and all over the place, kind of. Ooh, you and the redheads of mystery were in my dream last night. It was super weird. Well, I love that. Hopefully I wasn't super weird, but I probably was because I am pretty weird. You have stories from when I worked at an animal clinic in high school for 3 years. There's something, okay, and as a pet parent myself, usually pet parents are very loving and, you know, have a lot of, but we're also, I feel like, strange. I guess everybody's strange, but like, I mean, so when I was at the pet funeral home, I got cursed by a witch. I had to help this person that exhumed their dog that they had buried in a styrofoam cooler and wanted whatever was left cremated. Let's see. Just the witch, the soup dog is what we call it. And then the last person that I helped before I moved to Kansas City, I was pretty sure was a serial killer. So we would go, like, we would be on call and we would go to people's homes or like the emergency clinic, or to pick up their pet. And so I got a call from this person. I had to go to his house. The soup dog is what my friend, I don't want to gross y'all out, but that was basically what was left in this cooler, and this person wanted it cremated. And I had told my friend about it, and she's like, oh my God, it's like a soup. So I just did. Why did the witch curse you? Did the witch curse you because you saw... The witch cursed me because she thought her cat's ashes were going to be back sooner than they were. So we did private cremations for people, meaning we only cremated like one pet at a time. I don't know who had initially worked with her, but like, you know, you set up expectations like, well, you know, do this, and then here's the timeline of when you can expect your pet back. Anyway, I had been on call the night before, and then she started calling like 6 a.m. the next day. She was calling me like all through the morning as I'm like trying to go pick out pets before the store opened. And it eventually like turned into me delivering these the cremains to her house, which we didn't offer as a service. And she was like, I will know if these are not so-and-so's ashes. And she was like, you have to stand here. And so she like stood there and like held the box with the cremains in them and communed. And then she was like, okay. That was like emotional. I dealt with like a lot of emotional terrorists at that job. There was another person that would call because she loved my boss, and she was like, is so-and-so there? And I'd be like, no, she's out right now. And she's like, why is she never there? Why are you the only one that answers the, like, there was just a lot that we dealt with. And being 18, and I was like, when I started at the place, it was just my boss and myself. And so she, like, if she went on like a weekend trip, it was like up to me. And so then like after a year of that, I was like, listen, I get paid more to push buttons on the register at Panera. I don't like need all of this stress. And mind you, I worked at this job. There were no benefits. There was no PTO. There was no insurance. There was no time and a half. Like if we got a call, like on the, like while we were on call, we got $25 for like handling that. But that could be like an hour of work. That could be 3 hours of work. Not to mention the emotion, like, and we didn't get paid for like the hours that we were on call. So, anyway, yeah, it was, cheap labor. You earned some good karma points with that job. And that was the thing. Like Angela, like I loved helping people through difficult times. Like we had a pet loss support group that met monthly. And, you know, I think like my favorite, like I did that job because like I knew the pain of losing a pet and not like, thankfully my family had a farm that we could bury our pets at, you know, but most of us were such a mobile society that people didn't have space to bury their pet, and they don't want to be like, even though, you know, it's their body, it's not them. So that's why I like having cremains, like, you know, and doing other things for people. We made paw prints, like we took paw impressions in clay and did that for them, and we snipped some of their fur if they wanted that. Like we did all kinds of stuff just to, you know, kind of help you with that grieving, letting go process, which, you know, some people were still grieving, and some people would be like, I can never, you know, adopt a pet again. I just can't go through this heartache again. And then like 6 months, a year later, they would show back up at the store with their new baby that they'd adopted, and they were so happy and excited, and they're, you know, so there was just a lot. There was a lot of good stuff, but there was also a lot of heavy, as I'm sure with most jobs, you know. Yeah, 8 years of that, Bri, it was taxing. Like when Nate and I first got together, he had to go like help me pick up a dog, because like if people called and they're like, my dog's died, my dog has passed away, I would usually ask, do you know about how much your dog weighs? And is there somebody there that can help me lift the dog if it's, you know, like, so I had to con in a few friends to help me a few times, and I would, you know, take them out for dinner. So even though I have my Fiona, I'm not over Lulu. Yeah, it's just that pain, it's always there, but also hopefully the great parts, you know, the loving parts. But yeah, like maybe if I'd gotten paid like just a little bit for like the hours that we were on call, like there were just a lot of things that I feel would have made the quality of life better. But yeah, so my boss, I had babysat her stepsons for every summer during high school. So like I kind of already knew the family. And so I don't know, like I after a year, I had like a come apart at my boss, and that's when I was like, I get paid more to push buttons on a cash register at Panera. Like, you have taken advantage of me. I'm in school full time. Like, I'm dealing with personal stuff. Like, I cannot maintain this. I got to get out of here. And so I left, and she like got one of her old associates to come work for her, who didn't really need a job. Like, I was a college student supporting myself, living on my own at 19. So I was like, I need to, you know, make as much money as possible to afford my bills, and also have time to study and like pass my classes that I'm paying $1 million for. Ariel, thank you for your contribution. Angela, yeah, I look back at that, I'm like, wow, I was like, but you know, I think like I have a pretty, I don't know, I was like, this is what needs to change. But she had snapped at me on the phone, and I was just like, I'm done. Like, my eye was like twitching. I was like, this is it. Okay, so we have the seance stuff. Back to the game. I'm sure Mom won't miss these candles. She still pillar candles from her. My trusty lockpick. Okay, Jill Valentine. I've held onto this ever since June gave it to me. And then we have a cell phone. I can use this as a flashlight. This is my cell phone. Snapping at an 18-year-old for the part-time is wild. Yeah. Yeah. She had been away at like the lake for the weekend and had called, and I was like filling her in, and I was like, and she was like, will you get this? This is from what I remember. Will you get this dog out of the freezer? And apparently my tone wasn't like super cheerful, jovial about it. We had like a chest freezer that we'd put the animals in to obviously preserve them before transporting them to the crematory, or if we had a viewing room. Anyway, she's like, I can tell by your tone that you don't want to do this, and I'll just do it myself, even though like I've been, I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Thank you for listening to my rant. Hi Hide, thank you. Happy streaming, happy Pride to you, BB. Whew.
Library, here we come.
Oh, actually, the library's the other way? You really don't go to the library much.
Oh, ha ha. I
Wait.
know you pretty much live at the library, but books are really not my scene.
Can we still
You say
not?
that, but you're really missing out.
Oh, there you are. I was like, can we really not go this? Like, I just kind of want to see what's back that way. Also, I feel like this character almost runs slower than Vivian. A flyer for all the displays Vivian set up in the library. I got accused of having a tone when I worked at a front desk of a health club, right? Like, and what are you even supposed to do about that? Then you become like hyper vigilant for a while of like, how does my voice sound? Are my facial expressions appropriate for this interaction? By fucking Char Sprinkle. Wait, is that someone's name? Char Sprinkle? Don, hello, how are you? Happy Monday. Howdy, howdy.
Don't worry, I've got
Oh my
this.
god, there's a lock-picking mini game.
So, how did you learn to pick locks?
My
Oh.
older brother, he was obsessed with lockpicking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away.
Oh yeah? What else did he teach you?
How to use pepper spray, how to forge my
Wait, I don't get it.
signature, not to talk to cops. You know, important stuff. Here we go.
That
can
was her.
teach you
Right.
if you want.
Yes, bitch.
My parents would kill me if I
Right.
ever forged their signature.
They'd kill you if they knew where we were right now.
There's nothing like.
That's true. My English teacher did say I needed more life experience for my college applications, but I doubt he meant breaking and entering.
My corruption skills are working. Come to the dark side, Viv.
I was gonna say, there's nothing like talking about old workplaces and old job stuff to like bring out that like inner rage. Hope you all love's been well and had a good start of the week. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. How was your day, Dawn? Thank you for contributing to the challenge. It might have been Sprinkle.
Viv, get down.
Oh no, is somebody there?
No, it's just the security camera. Stay down and out of the light. Go, Viv. Run for it.
Phew, made it.
That was a close one. Great job.
Oh.
Holy crap. The weather couldn't be more perfect. I hope the board looks as old and creepy as I imagine.
It totally does. You're gonna love it.
Hit me, baby, one more. Hit me, one more time vibes. Yep. Doing good. Just staying hydrated. It's heating up a lot. I'm glad that you're staying hydrated. I have also been doing the same. Or trying to do the same. even more so than usual. The poster reads, "Vote Jessica for senior class president, a friend to all."
Friend? What a joke. Just last week, I overheard her talking crap about me in the bathroom.
Ugh, what a jerk. We don't need friends like that. We've got each other.
We do have each other.
Whoa. This must be it.
It's a bunch of spooky themed books. Smooching vampire ghosts? That sounds kind of awesome. The tarot cards I let Vivian borrow. The little card says, "Tarot cards are believed to tap into an unknown energy. They may provide guidance for the future, reveal hidden feelings of love, or offer a glimpse into the past. Need to see them here." Oh. I thought this was a different thing. Oh. It's a dirty old book. The little card says, "Here lies the Book of Lost Memories. It is a collection of notes and photographs that are said to answer the secret history of our neighboring haunted town." Sick, maybe I should pick up reading. It's a copy of the book To Kill a Mockingbird. The card says, "This paperback was found in the attic of an ancient creepy cult. Reader beware, you are in for a fright." It's an old radio. The little card says, "Here lies a spectro-sensitive radio. This radio can tap into the distorted sounds of a horrifying alternate world. I wonder if it could pick up those whispers I've been hearing." Okay. I feel like these are Silent Hill homages. The radio and then this Lost Memories. It's a spirit board. Looks even cooler than I expected. I wonder if it will really work.
Can you take it out?
Yeah, 1 second. I need to go grab the key for the display case.
Sounds good. I'll go find a spot to set up while you're doing that.
I wonder if reader beware, you're in for a scare. Right? Isn't that from Goosebumps? Reader beware, you're in for a scare. I mean, I feel like I've heard it so much, or it's very familiar, but I was like, is it Goosebumps, or am I like misremembering? Harry, hello. I wondered if you'd played this. How are you? Yeah, I just played the first part Friday night and I was like obsessed. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I hope a sequel comes out soon. And then we got back to the beginning and turns out there's chapter 2. It probably is trademarked. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a picture of Vivian, student volunteer of the month, Vivian Singh. I can't believe she let them put this up. She was probably too shy to say anything. How was the gaggle yesterday? I feel like I saw you on the leaderboard. I was lurking in your stream and Britva's and also Blob stream watching the everything. Oh my god. Jesus Christ on a cross. Oh, it's this button. That scared me. Mom, clean your room before Vivian comes over. Okay. Left pizza money on the fridge. You girls have fun tonight. Oh my god, they're having a sleepover. You girls have fun tonight. No messages. Amy's phone. The objective is to survive. I wonder if the alarms would go off if I opened the emergency exit. So tempting. So it's to survive. So we played chapter 1 and we got sucked into like an alternate demon world and had to sneak around and get away from the enemy. So just right now though, we're just setting up stuff for a seance. There's a spirit board here in the high school library and we're with our friend. Hello? When the lights... Can I use the cell phone as flashlight? The gaggle was a cute little moment. I know, I was like, wait a second. And then I was like, oh yeah, today is the... Because I was like, wait, what are you... Are you streaming on a Sunday afternoon? Oh, we got a shadow person. Hello.
Got the spirit board. Everything okay?
Yeah, of course. Just finding a spot to set up.
Save your sapphic lover from crazed. Yes, exactly. Save your sapphic lover from crazed spirits of the past. Pink dot. Perfect synopsis. I actually haven't played this part because when it originally came out, it only had. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I didn't know that. No. Yeah, that I have that demo. I have that demo. I was like, if I finish this tonight, I don't know if I will, but if I play this tomorrow night and finish it, I have that demo ready to go. I'm very excited for that. Because I remember watching the trailer for it not that long ago. I also got the game Look Outside. Don't Look Outside or Look Outside. The I guess it's like a horror RPG where people that are like outside and look up like mutate. Like it's a lot of body horror, but like pixel arty. It looks kind of cute. It was on sale. This looks like an older game. Yes, it is styled to be like a PS1 throwback. I feel like it just came out last year. Yeah, I'm excited for the No, I'm Not a Human. It seems very disturbing and upsetting. Twiggle, thank you for the upload. I will get it after stream as per usual. It was a customer who was in the wrong. Oh my god. The customer's in the wrong. And you still get the short end of the stick. I can place the candles to prepare for the seance. Do it, Diva. Tune, just some gay shit. How are you doing?
Please.
Gay stuff
take
as
your
always.
seat, and we can begin.
A seance.
Tonight, I will be your guide into the world of the supernatural. Are you ready?
Okay.
Good. To start, go ahead and place the spirit board on the table. Wow. This thing looks
Gay shit,
even
my
cooler
specialty.
up
Exactly.
close.
I knew it.
Okay, next, we have to set the right ambience. I'll light these first 2 candles.
Tune, how's your evening going? I can light the candle. I thought I was going to get in trouble by my boss, but he knew she was the queen bee. I just saw this reel about this person who had like worked at a restaurant. They were comedians, so I don't know if the story's true. It doesn't really matter, but they were talking about when they worked as a server and they were helping this table. And as they were walking away from the table, they heard the daughter say like, God, that person's like, why do they smile like their teeth are so messed up or something? And then they went back to the table and the dad was like, I'm sorry that your parents didn't have enough money to buy you braces. Something like that. And anyway, this person, the server, was like, their boss didn't really give a fuck. And yeah, and I was like, I don't know why anybody would ever be mean to somebody. Like, don't be mean, first of all, but like somebody that's going to be handling something that's going inside of you, like, be nice.
Have you ever actually done this before?
Well, not exactly, but I've read a lot about it.
Oh, what book?
No books, just trusty old internet forums. Okay. Well, there's one last thing.
What is that?
It's a rose I found in my locker last week.
So
I don't know how it got in there, but it's all burnt and old. I have a feeling it has something to do with the school fire.
Wait, Amy, is that true?
I know it sounds crazy, but just play along.
It's not that. I believe you. But do you think this is safe?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's both put our fingers lightly on the planchette.
I just woke up from an impromptu nap. Nice. Do you feel rested? Or do you feel like more lethargic? Snoozy. Snickle Fritz, thank you for getting an early log on spot. How are you doing? I never understood why people cop an attitude with the people, right? Like just
Great. Just like that. Now repeat after me. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
If there are any spirits here tonight, we invite you to talk to us.
or don't.
Please, show us a sign if you're here.
I don't think this is working.
This is the craft 3.
What was that?
Spirit, are you here with us?
Amy.
I'm not doing
Was
it. I'm
that
not doing
you?
anything.
Holy crap. I can't believe it's working. Spirit, who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around?
Something.
Spirit, are you dangerous?
Ooh, girl.
Amy, I don't like this. I'm scared.
It's going to be okay, Vivian. Take deep breaths. Looks like the power went out. Hey, are you okay?
Oh, shit. Okay, so this is when...
Vivian?
Okay. So I was thinking that Vivian got captured by like a different entity. I don't even like copying an attitude with the person giving me weed. Just, you know, yeah. They'd be like, I don't know if that's like the same as like at the bar where they're like, we can refuse service to anyone. But they'd be like, you're rude. I'm not going to give you what you want. You can take that bad attitude and go somewhere else. Oh.
Viv! Hey, I'm sorry. This whole thing was a bad idea. Can we get out of here?
Do I need to blow out the
Viv,
candles?
Can you hear me?
Oop. Hello? Oh my god, that phone. Jesus Christ. Where are you? Come home. Can I call? Oop. Yeah, that was a violent ass vibration. Be right back, peeling myself out of bed. Okay. Good luck. When I saw the peeling tune, I thought you were going to say like peeling potatoes or peeling cucumbers. Peeling myself out of bed. It seems like we're replaying the original incident from Amy's point of view, so it's going to jump later since Amy was... That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I feel like that's the only way... Jesus. Ooh. Is that, Chrissy? Is that... I feel like that was the... one of the burned victims. The burning victims. Chrissy. It was like the star of the Phantom of the Opera, Christine. Now what's this? Oh, is this going to be the poster for us being in the... Yes. It's a poster that reads, presenting our new star, Amy Tanaka. What, is this some sort of joke? Interesting. Yes. Well, yes. I did see there's like achievements for like, not that I'm hunting for achievements, but like if you see some of the spirits, like if you see all of the spirit, fuck sticks. I feel like I'm running through syrup. My character is just like, la la la. Amy.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? I don't know. Vivian might not be okay. That's how I always feel when I pick up Dreamlight Valley after not playing for a while. Like, oh my god. So I have that mod. I have like a speed. Well, there's quite a few mods that I have for Stardew Valley, but one of them increases your character movement speed, and I'm like, I could never go back to unmodded start. Like my brain's like, no bitch, you can't do it. Don't even try. But it does, like, when you go to festivals and stuff, you can't, it doesn't work. You think you have that one too? I mean, that one and like the pausing time are probably my favorites. I mean, I love the expanded as well. Are we supposed to get into this locker? Hello? Bonjour? Oh. Dusty posters of old celebrities. Teen Heartthrob 1991. Wait, who's this though? It's a photo of two smiling teenagers with big hair. With big hair. There's a charred rose like I found in my locker. Come to where you belong. I'm waiting for you. Mama no. Lonnie, hello friend. How are you? Happy Monday. This backpack is covered in dust. This Kiki is marvelous. Okay. Can we like open? Come to where you belong. We were transport. What the fuck? Scared. Am I supposed to go toward the red light? Is that Jonathan Taylor Thomas? I just saw something and someone like posted a picture of somebody else and had said it was Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and I was like, wait, that's not Jonathan Taylor Thomas, is it? So then there I am Googling Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I was like, where has JTT been? Good, just playing my silly games because I need more pennies for the piggy bank for Saturday. Well, I hope that the silly games are being fruitful. You're getting all those pennies, those coins saved up. Not JTT. The Justin Bieber of the elder millennials. I think I saw... You probably did. We probably did, Bri. Maybe if I see something and I'm like, I wonder if Bri saw this, I'll just start sending it to you. Home. I was obsessed with The Adventures of Pinocchio starring JTT. I don't think I ever saw that. I don't think I knew that that was a thing. I'm scared. Let's not climb into a sewer hole. He looked like a typical dad. Okay, but that was not him. If I'm thinking. Oh my god, is this the...
Help me.
Oh my god, this is the
Hang on.
boyfriend.
I'm gonna get you out of there.
Where the sewer hole says home, so it must be safe. It's gotta be safe. Or... Okay. Little DD. can't remember the numbers being there last time. Do you think that this I can't remember. Didn't this person die? Didn't this person burn? Didn't they burn alive when the chandelier fell?
It's okay. I'm here. How did you...
Oh. Ooh. It's the Matrix.
No! Wait! Vivian! I'm over here!
So this is the cage that we were in?
I'm stuck! What? No!
What in the Silent Hill? Was he where? I think that was his hair.
Vivian?
Who's looking at me? Bro, look at that body. Raoul, that's right.
Amy? Are you okay?
Vivian? Yeah, I think so. Is there any way you can open this door? Can you hear me?
Raoul. Raoul.
No. What happened?
I've got to get this door opened to get back to Vivian. Yes, girl. There's a circular slot with a star symbol on it. Oh, I was like, do I have to solve this puzzle right now? It says, find the star medallion and find the moon medallion. Also, Lonnie, what are you doing Saturday? Piles of letters sit on a small entryway table. They are all addressed to Tanaka family, Sunnyside, North America, 91040.
What? My old house?
This is like a gigantic entryway. Okay, but I guess... Our old family photo wall. It's weird to see pictures of Dad hung up again. Watching a movie, just stopping in to say hi. Acid, thank you so much for taking the time to stop in to say hello. Enjoy your movie. And have a great evening. It's one of Mom's prayer altars. There's a bunch of stuff missing. There's space on the table to place a cross. Oh, well, I don't have that. Saint statue, don't have that. There's a missing paint, don't have a painting. You did get a perfect song, no notes. Is she gonna get like a wooden board to beat monsters with? There are deep scratches on the floor. I could have sworn there were stairs in this house. Also, here in about 4 minutes, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break. Stretch, go to the bathroom, get the water, all that stuff. Get the beverages, go to the bathroom. I know, I can't believe it's already been an hour. Oh my god, Snicklefritz, no worries. Are you home safely? I hope work went well for you today. Also, hi, Mrs. Blazing Fire. Welcome in. Today's been good, just long. I'm very eepy and hungry now. Well, I hope you can get something delicious to eat. Our old fancy dining table. Can't believe we used to have furniture this big. This definitely wouldn't fit in any of the apartments we lived in these past few years. Yeah, this seems like a gigantic table. Love a big table. Bestie, how are you? How was your Monday? Yes, home safe now. What are you gonna have for dinner? Thank you so much for the 17 months, Mrs. Blazing Fire. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Snickle. Thank you for streaking. Streaking on a Monday. It's very hot here, so streaking is, a lot of people probably are. What about Polly's table? Indeed. I'm trying to like, I guess maybe the front door, like how would they have even, I feel like you would have had to like assemble that table in that dining hall or whatever. That beautiful, gigantic long table. Oh, Mr. Morgan. Our old DVD collection. Mom got rid of all of these. The title reads, The Woman of Black Waters. A journalist is sent to a small town to investigate a string of missing children. She begins to see an evil entity at night, a tall woman with long black hair dripping with water. When her daughter goes missing, she needs to find the truth, but she must beware the Woman of Black Waters. I was way too young when I watched this. The ghost gave me so many nightmares. Is that what are we gonna have to fight against that ghost? All of our old consoles. June and I would sit here for hours playing fighting games and watching movies. Gonna be late picking you up from school. Stopped at the video store. Find any scary movies? Found one called The Woman of the Black Water. Nice, I heard that's rated R. Gonna be intense. Aw crap, I forgot to check the rating. Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Mom, can you come? I'm scared. I'm good, how are you? You know, I'm doing really well. It's already been a week. Oof. And it's, you know what? It started. Do you want to go down to the creepy basement? I guess we should start, like, search the whole house. I guess we could go from bottom to top. Someone's sweeping down here. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. No, there's something electrical on the ground. Okay. Okay, I'm pausing it because the ad's gonna start. So y'all stretch, get something to drink, and I will see you in just a few. Ola, thank you for helping us get to 25,000 for the community challenge. Yeah, I think so. I've only ever done one other community challenge before, and I had it set at 50,000, and that was like fall 2023 when not too long after I'd first started streaming. And that was for me to play Outlast, which I did. I did Outlast, I did the DLC, the Whistleblower. I feel like I liked the DLC more than I liked Outlast. I liked the story more. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you had a nice break. Okay, so we need to complete Mom's prayer altar. We pick up the incense sticks. Love incense sticks. Okay, I don't know. Some electronics manual and some messy notes that read, possible to use car battery to power washing machine? If I can figure this out, Mom can still do laundry while power is out. It looks like June's handwriting. The washing machine is modified to be hooked up to an external power source. Okay, so incense sticks, I can use these to relieve stress whenever my health is low. So Vivian had the inhaler and Amy has incense sticks. You don't need a first aid spray, you just need some incense. There's a cross inside the washing machine. Oh, okay, so that's why we have to hook up. That's why we gotta hook it up. Pump it up. Hook it up. This is the project Vivian and I made when we first met. How is it in this house? We made this last semester. Biology. It almost looks like the Game of Life or Candyland, but maybe it's about biology. This fucking cell phone.
Okay. Listen up.
Have a good lurk, cat. Enjoy your snack.
Joining our class today. Since we already started on our projects, I need one of you to volunteer to have Amy as a partner.
She can join my project.
Ah, thank you, Vivian. Amy, go ahead and take a seat with her.
Hi.
Hey.
I really like your outfit.
Someone else said the same thing this morning. Then left.
No, I mean it. Really.
Well, thanks. You know, I'm just surprised since I've been getting dirty looks all morning.
Ugh, sorry. That sucks. People here can be pretty mean to anyone who looks different.
Ooh.
Anyways, let me show you what I've done so far.
Okay, I'm loving that we're getting backstory on them. Hi, Neen. How are you? It's good to see you. Well, Neen has been battling through the quarry. Thriving through the quarry. I definitely thought life. It's got that look of like the life board that like loops around. There has been a disturbance in the space. Yeah, there's something's fishy. I need to find something to eat. Brownie is not a proper dinner. The brownie does sound really good though. I have some cookies still. I'm glad that you're enjoying. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Yeah, I played through that twice, but I haven't played it by myself. Like done a playthrough just me making all the decisions. So maybe eventually. I did get that bundle that had the Dark Pictures anthology games. It was the bundle that had Little Nightmares 1 and 2. And then it had like Man of Medan, House of Ashes, Little Hope, The Devil Inside of Me. I need to get to those eventually. But how's your evening? What are you up to? Need to play through those next. I got House of Ashes for Nate for his birthday, and I think I watched him play through it, and then I started my own, and then the handle for the water valve is broken. I need something. Okay, well, incense isn't going to cut it. But I'm here for it. Nate, I will watch you. Those are fun to watch people play. Just chilling with the family. That sounds like a great evening. Yeah, so I went to work out when I was talking to you and watching your stream, and then Nate got home, and then I was like, okay, and then he had to work even more. So then I was like, I'm going to start making something for dinner. So we had manicotti and salad. It's been like long days. So we'll leave here like a bit after 6 in the morning, and then he's like outside in the field. And then gets home around 4:30 or 5, and then does like some work for the Seattle office. But this should be like the last week that he's doing that. The door just shuts auto. Is someone out here smoking? Dad's old smoking spot. I don't remember him much. When he was around, he was always outside smoking. Garden beds. Everything is shriveled up and dead. Mom loved teaching me and June how to garden when we lived here. In the center sits she, a lone prize to behold, surrounded by those who left her cold. First went the grandparents 2 by 2, different tongues, distant lands, they bid adieu. Then her father, selfish and gone, to a new family's embrace he moved on. Her mother, burdened with work's heavy load, struggled to keep the family's abode. Her brother promised to return, never did, leaving behind memories unbid. Lastly, her crush, unable to stay, fled from the fear, couldn't find a way. Alone she sits now, in silence profound, in the ruins of those no longer around. In the center, alone. Okay, so is this about... In the center? Okay, so this is Amy in the middle, right? So this is about Amy. Amy's in the middle. First went the grandparents, 2 by 2, different tongues, they bidded... Okay, so do we need to move them? It doesn't say where to put them. Then her father, selfish and gone. Alone in silence in the ruins of those no longer around. So I'm guessing this is Amy. Here's Vivian, and then grandparents, mom, dad. Like, I'm thinking we need to like put them in a specific spot around her. Never did, leaving behind memories unbid. But I don't... I could pry off the boards with the right tool. Our instance just isn't going to cut it. Oh my god, what is this? What? What in gay hell? I did come in. Do I probably need something else to deal with that? Oh, wait, what's this? Hold on. A toolbox. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can see. So I go down and then... Okay, I think I know what to do. I did it. I did it. I was like, is this one where I just brute force my way through? It is locked with a simple... Oh, thank goodness. We do have a trusty lockpick. I do have my trusty lockpick. 2. Did that not open it? Look at you, puzzle! You know, I do enjoy a puzzle. Goes 1 by 1, even 2 by 2. Thank you for the GGs. Also, Snickle Fritz, thank you for the contribution to the Poe challenge. Okay, this seems like... What am I missing? What am I missing here? It wouldn't let me... Okay, that should unlock it, right? You have to be at 0. I have to place all of them. Oh, oh, I get it. Wow. This was very simple, and I cocked it up. Neen, thank you for the contribution as well. I'm looking forward to that. You pick up the hammer. Who's getting hammered? Who's getting hammered? It's a claw hammer. One end is for smashing, the other end is for prying. Let's go smash. Bulk smash. Ooh. We did it. We sure did. I haven't even explored... Is this... Ooh. This is a big bed. Ooh. A bill addressed to Mom. It reads, Electric Service Termination Notice. To avoid disconnection of your utility service, please pay the past due payment. I forgot our power was always going out. June always said it was because of storms. Oh, I'm just trying to protect you from the harsh realities. Oh, this is like the thing... Okay, we need the jack. This debris is too heavy for me to lift on my own. Maybe the hammer can lift it. Mom's old TV and VCR. She watched her soap operas here since June and I played games in the living room. Let me watch my stories. Okay, we got a cool toilet. Love that. Josh! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 15 months. I hope that you're staying cool. How was the rest of your day? Is there a secret to this? It's so hot. Yeah. I'm wearing a tank top too. You inspired me with your tank top fashion. I said, you know what? I saw Josh Plays Terrible Games wearing a tank top, so I wore a tank top. It was good. I went to a birthday party, swam, ate... That sounds like me every day of the summer. Well, not every day, but like... Lots of summertime birthday celebrations. And you're killing it. You're killing it, honey. Do they have tank bottoms? I'm like, how would that work? Isn't that just a diaper? Or is that a thong? Or, you know, y'all, okay. People like little, like briefs. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, I could make this into this could be a bottom. You pick up the saint painting. Okay, at least we got a, hello? A stack of papers on top of a box. Box of briefs. No, because I was like, if you, I could stick my legs. No, because you wouldn't really be covering up anything. Like, which I guess would be fine, because if you had to go to the bathroom. But like your bits would be out in the breeze. Right, thank you for those deep thoughts I'm going to be stuck with tonight. Nothing is covered. It reads, filed April 19th, 2005, Sunnyside Superior Court, petition for dissolution of marriage, minor children, Jun Tanaka, age 15, Amy Tanaka, age 9, parental custody for minors listed awarded to Marie Itliong Tanaka. I can't believe how long ago this was. That was my thought process. Why is there an earthquake? Why is there an earthquake? Hello? Bonjour? Who's that? Are you okay? Are you evil? Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh. Girl. Ah! She's like the nemesis. She's like Nemesis from Resident Evil. Yeah, it's literally stars. Definitely evil. Yeah, like, don't be rude. Listen, I'm working through some childhood trauma here. Can you not fucking attack me? I need all the incense sticks now after I've had a hand shoved through my face. Like poor Brad Vickers. An old note from Mom. Working double shift again. There is food for you both in the fridge. Please make sure Amy does her homework. Oh. Oh, we are stressed the fuck out. I better have some incense. You pick up the wrench. Oh, I thought it was more incense. Now, what's the meaning? Does these sinks... Okay, do you think... Okay, the water... Does the black water have something to do with that, lady? So, like, if we have water running, we can trap her in a sink? Calm yourself, Iago. Oh shit. Don't startle me. It's my MP3 player. Vivian and I have been sharing music on this. Okay, that's cute. Oh my god, this fucking phone.
Oh, here's your MP3 player back. Your playlist was really fun to listen to.
Well, what'd you think?
I don't really listen to rock music, so it was all new to me. That last song didn't have great audio quality, but I really like the guitar parts.
Well, that one is actually by me and my brother.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean it was bad. It's just, you know, lo-fi.
It's okay. We literally recorded it in our attic.
Lo-fi.
But I'm glad you liked it.
You're both great.
So now that I've shared one of my songs with you, you have to share one of your piano recitals with me.
Oh, no. You really don't want to hear that. I was so bad at piano, my mom made me quit.
Really? So bad at piano, your mom made you quit? Damn. Must have been real bad. I would have just been like, you just need to practice more. It's fine. Do you think that evil entity, like, where did it go? Is it just still in the bedroom? Practice did not make perfect. I feel like I need to solve this puzzle. But I just, okay, first went the two grandparents, 2 by 2. But like, which position is first? The poem mentions the statues becoming... Oh, I have to smash them with the hammer. Okay, first went the grandparents, 2 by 2. Sorry. Okay, the grandparents, the grandparents. Then her father, selfish and gone. Okay, then the father, then mother, brother. Okay. So, father. Wait, do you think this... Okay, do you think the father is the one with the glasses, maybe? I kind of thought that the brother was the one with the glasses because he was, like, emo, edgy, like, wearing the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. But, I think maybe this is the father. Because this one looks younger. Back with glasses, okay. So then father, and then mother, right? Then mother? They had the... Oh, they had the pics, oops. Okay, mother... Mother... Brother... I think I did it. We cracked the statue poem flawlessly. This is the saint statue I need for the altar, but it is covered in dirt. I should clean it off before placing it. You pick up the dirty saint. Can we put it in the washing machine, you think? Yo, I don't want that giant tall demon thing to come get me. I just don't. We did it. Is there like a way to avoid that thing? Ooh. Okay, that's the basement, which I don't have a battery. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I think the painting can go here. Yeah, not go up to it and grab its... I thought it was just like, oh, I'm having a nightmare. I didn't think it was gonna, you know, get me. Still filthy. This has to be bad luck. Okay. I'm gonna go up to it and grab its butt. The heart wants what it wants. Okay, we have read these.
What? My old house?
This old house. Okay, so I guess we need to get to the... No, I have the wrench. What is the wrench going to be used for? Where is Bob Vila? That's okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Bob Vila is that entity with the long hair. Bonjour? A car maintenance manual and some handwritten notes. The note reads, battery in compact car was too small and overheated when powering the laundry machine. Going to try truck battery next. The entire engine is gutted and the car battery is missing. I can unlock the car if I get through the window. Do I smash the window? Oh shoot. It's gonna attract that monster. No, I hear it. Oh god. Mama, go away. Ugly ass, crusty ass, all sloshy. Get out of here with that bad attitude. You think I can... Go! Nasty ass, dirty ass, sloshy ass, ratty tatty, ugly ass monster. I am not nice to that thing, and I don't give a toot. Assy. Assy ass. Nasty assy ass. Prune cheek batch. Pruned cheek. That sloshy nasty ass. Oh my god, does everything have to like sing or make noise? Wait, how am I supposed to wash the saint statue? Is Sloshy gonna be down here Sloshy? Rub it on Sloshy. Do I want it? I want the water to be on, right? So I can wash the statue? Hello? I just want to wash my... Shit. Oh my god, she's like destroying the house. I don't know if it can see the light or what. Get out of here. Slushy von Sokenpuss. Okay, cute. Where do you think she is now? I hear Sloshin. She's probably up at the entrance where I have to go. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna start heading that way. Hi, Red Cloud. Oh, is she gonna come out of the TV? Oh, sweet Jesus. I thought she was gonna come out of the TV, like, ring style, and I was gonna... Are you in a goon cave or something? What's with all the sloshy? Red Cloud, it is scary. There's this lady in the Blackwater character that's stalking us. But how you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? Are you in a goon cave? This is the old family house. So yes. Goon cave. Uh-oh. Get that incense ready, Diva. You pick up the moon medallion. Josh, you know what song I've had stuck in my head for like the past 3 days? Boom, boom, boom. Living the Boys. Okay, place. Okay, so I have the moon medallion. The best. From now until forever. What's going on out here?
Hello?
Amy, it's Vivian. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vivian, I'm relieved that you called.
Vivian! That's not me!
Oh, okay, this
Are
was...
you safe? I've been searching for you.
Of course I am, Viv. I just finished getting ready. Please, tell me you'll make it to the theater to see me.
Getting ready? Theater? What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular.
Wait! Amy?
Don't listen to her, Vivian. I'm going to get out of here and find you.
I don't even think I've seen anything about where the star medallion, sun medallion, star medallion. I've had come up me from Moulin Rouge. I was thinking about that movie just a while back. I think it's because the other night or was it last night? Last night I know we talked about Kylie Minogue, but I was like, I know she's the Green Fairy. Maybe it was the Can. Moshi Moshi? Wait, what is that, Yak? She looks distressed. Well, she's in a like haunted alternate dimension. So I think she's just a little bit like freaked out. Your Kit Kat is melting. Oh no. You're gonna have to pop that baby in the freezer. I have watched that movie so many times. Oh my god, my stairs. Alright, you've watched Moulin Rouge a lot of times? It's like hello for when answering the phone. Oh my god, okay, so multicultural. Jeez, this fucking phone. Every single time.
Thanks for sitting through chess club with me. Sure you don't want to ride home?
Yeah, I'll hang here in the cafeteria until my mom gets off.
Oh, looks like my dad is here. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Hello? Vivian, are you still here? Hey, who's there? Quit messing around. Forget this, I'm walking home.
She's been detecting spirits for a while now. Right, I don't know if I knew that you'd seen Moulin Rouge so much. I don't know why I feel like that's a factoid that I would remember, but I feel like it is. Also, did you notice that Amy has brain and has stress? I don't remember what Vivian's lungs said. Maybe stress also? You even have the movie poster? It's a beautiful movie. When we moved and didn't have cable or internet yet, I watched Moulin Rouge DVD every day. That is dedication. The attic door has a star symbol just like the one from the front door. Love lost. Love found. But I get that. Like when you don't have other media, if you have something you like, you're just gonna stick with it. That's when I first discovered. Really? Okay. I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning so much tonight. I can't pick this type of lock. June knew me too well. Okay, so this is June's bedroom. Oh, shit. You're here too? Oh shit. Can you please move with a purpose instead of just like... Dad's CD collection. If there's one thing June and I inherited from Dad, it was his love of music. Most of these are blues albums. Okay, blues albums was highlighted, so I feel like that's important. Great, more incense, because I've used mine up. Getting assaulted by the spotlight and that sloshy lady. There was a doll locked in the cage. Oh, ooh. The clock hands are missing. They knew that I would need it. Mama, I do. The pendulum is missing. Oh my god, why do I have to fix everything? I have to do everything for everybody in every single game. I can place batteries in this. No batteries, but the computer's still going. An old chat conversation is left on the computer screen. Erico Soul 4. When are you flying to visit again? Rad Tad music. Soon. Maria's suspicious of all the work trips. Oh. So the dad's having an affair. You promised you'd bring up the divorce. And I will. I just need to find the right time. She's going to find out about us sooner or later. I always hated Dad for this. Okay. Oop. Oop, oop. Alright, so we're peeling the layers back on Amy's... What the fuck now? What do you want? Oh crap, I forgot to check the rating. Dad reached out to me again about visiting. Same, I'm just going to ignore it. You're not going, are you? I'm thinking about it. I feel guilty not seeing him because his health stuff. Well, he should have taken better care of himself. That's his own fault. Aw, come on, dude. He's still our dad. That's easy for you to say. He was around longer for you. Oof. These posts are super old and brittle. I could bust through them with something. Okay, we're gonna go to Narnia. Sloshy? Do you think Sloshy can get me? Sloshy, go away. Wait, why can't I go through here? Am I silly? Can I not squeeze through here? Isn't that what this was for? Oh, I need to break more. I thought I could just fit through that one. I was like, I can squeeze through there, right? I'm little. At least she's not like the long neck teacher from Little Nightmares. Oh my god, yes. All the jumping in that game. The table I used when I got into tarot card reading. Mom hated all the Wiccan stuff I tried out when I was younger. She's surprisingly cool with it now. There's a doll locked up in the cage. Love the long neck teacher. The enemy design's very good. The start of my horror movie collection. It's one of the few things I made sure to keep after moving around so much. Sick, my old game pal. I played this thing until it stopped working. I held onto it for so long, hoping it would turn on again. We got some batteries up in this bitch. My Pathfinder party just fought a Roku stick, which is what I think inspired that creepy ass teacher. Isn't Little Nightmares 3 coming out soon? Yes, I think, well, there's the showcase tomorrow, and I think there might be more than Little Nightmares 3. But yeah, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm gonna see if I should be able to take a break from work, and I'll stream it in the Discord. I was like, I can still at least play even if I like can't pay super close attention. It's just called a Little Nightmare Showcase, I believe. I think, right, if you just Google Little Nightmare Showcase, I think that's all that's, yeah, it's by Bandai Namco, and I think that's all it shows is Little Nightmares. My bass guitar. Hard to believe it was ever this shiny and new. Do, do, do. Pictures of my old favorite bands. I still listen to some of these albums. It's gonna stream on YouTube, I believe. I don't know if it's probably streaming elsewhere, but it'll be, you know, obviously still around. Yeah, Pinkadot, shared the link to it, and like people I think were already commenting. Oh no, I don't want to go out here yet, Mama. No, 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 no. Or maybe I won't watch it because I would rather see it all when I played the game. That's fair. Fair enough. Did I want that to turn on? Do you think that'll attract the monster? I think it might have more than just Little Nightmares 3 because it's just called Little Nightmares Showcase. I'm wondering if they're going to be like, and we're coming to Switch 2 ports of Little Nightmares 1, 2, and the new Little Nightmares 3. How do I get to another station? I hope for more comics. The Little Nightmares Netflix series coming soon. Crimson, thank you for getting your daily download. How are you doing? Is there a blues station? Little Nightmares 2 ran terrible on Switch, so a Switch 2 port would be good. Blues Express. Blues maybe on AM radio? I don't know how to do anything other with that though. I put it onto AM. Kind of overexerted myself today, paid the price. Other than that, modded Minecraft. How have y'all been? Well, hopefully you are relaxing and hydrating and staying cool this evening. And you're doing okay. Modding Minecraft sounds like it could be relaxing. There's... Okay, so maybe the 93.9 is a password. Maybe 93.9 is the password to something because it's the blue station. Yes, exactly. Maybe we set the clock to 9:39. I'm thinking maybe that's got to be it. The game's going well. We're playing, so I did chapter 1 on Friday. And I'm in chapter 2, and we're playing this time as Amy. And we're dealing with this really creepy kind of stalker enemy. Oops. That's the spotlight, okay. Okay, so that just goes out. Okay. Do you think Splish Splash Magoo was up here? Oh shit. Can I jump across there? Uh-oh. Oh, I always think it's going to be something electrified, like it's going to electrocute me. Am I going to get a voicemail now? It's Vivian's library keycard. I knew it.
Since it's almost Halloween, I was thinking of making the library display occult themed.
Really? That's so cool. You aren't doing it just because you know I like that stuff, are you?
What? No, it fits the season, and
I'm just teasing. Need any suggestions?
yes, please.
Well, you'll definitely need some tarot cards. And a spirit board would be perfect.
Ooh, Halloween. Noted. This was the first time I realized Vivian might like me as much as I liked her. Aww. The bookworm using stereotypes to impress the goth girl. The tale as old as time. Ew, is this where that thing's coming from? The tub was full of black goopy water. There's something blocking the drain, but I can't shut off the water from here. I need to find another way to shut off the water. Oh, so I have to go back to the basement. June's stuff is mostly packed in boxes. I hate that this is how I remember his room. An email is open on the computer screen. June, I'm sorry to reach out like this, but your father is very ill. He suffered a heart attack and requested you come visit him. We will pay for your plane ticket. He will send you his old suitcase to use. He set the password to his favorite radio station. It's signed from Dad's wife. Okay, so this is where we gotta... Do you think we should go turn off the water first? Do you think that's what that's kind of like what I'm thinking, is I should turn off the water. And then I can get everything from this room. Unless Goopy McGee, June's guitar. Have you played the Fatal Frame games? There's the Lady of Blackwater one, which is making me think of. I haven't played it. Which this is me. No, I haven't played any of the Fatal Frame games. I talked about them with Briar. I don't know why. I guess because I didn't have this. I guess I had PlayStation 2, but they were just never really on my radar. And I didn't have, you know, money to buy a lot of games. But I've always kind of wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna go hopefully turn off the water. I thought you were smelling your pits at first. No, I just had to sneeze. I was doing the vampire sneeze. I should smell okay. I did shower and put on deodorant. Also, here in about 4.5 minutes, we're going to take a breaky poo. I don't know if the older ones are available on current systems, except for... You know what? There are ways to make them available. Bri, have you played any of the Fatal Frame games? There are ways, of course, yes. What's that? Is that like a new scene to look at? Does that mean? Oh god, this is when we got caged up. Wait to the frame. Yak, have you played Fatal Frame? Have you watched Fatal Frame? I haven't even watched any. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't watched anybody play. Like, I don't know. I only watched Dan play them. Maybe that would be like I have no. Is this the chandelier? Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Did it. Oh. Oops. Oh shit, am I burning the house down? I saw reviews, they look creepy. Love creepy. I need coffee. I had a bit of coffee today. I want to swing. You need coffee to swing from that chandelier. This game is stressful, seen it before. Nope. Thankfully, for my stress levels, it hasn't been too much. Oopsie, right, oopsie doodles. Was this the way to the basement? Oh. Oh, hold on, I can lockpick this. Yep, Jill, just call me Jill Valentine. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here because that's gonna start, and I feel like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm trying to think of like the creature, the entity that took Vivian at the end of chapter 1, and I'm like, was that the lady of the black water? I don't know. Coffee time, bathroom time, water time. I'll see y'all in just a few. Oh yeah, I think it was. I love a good entity. I think it was the principal or something. Maybe the principal is like well, I'm curious because while we're doing this, we're trapped in the cage. So this is still before Vivian has been taken. Thank you for the welcome back. I mean, I think the ad's still going, but I was like, I gotta talk about this lore, the lore of this game. And I just got a tropical fruit water. It's making me burpy. Honestly, you know what else? I wanted to do Fatal Frame. Is that really the only one? They have? Oh, hold on. Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Maybe there's only 2 of the Fatal Frames that are on STM. I think she was in on it or covering it up and was like, oh no, Viv, you shouldn't see these suspicious papers, right? I wonder if there's a lore video about this game that hopefully isn't. I haven't gone back to the long, clear, obscure video yet. Crimson, thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. Everybody, welcome back from ads. A 7-hour lore video longer than the entire game. Well, clearly not longer than the entire game. But I was actually, so another friend just finished the main story last night. And we were talking about the ending because he preferred Mael's ending. And I was like, but I feel like we've been like opposites on a lot of things lately. So it was interesting to like read his reasonings and everything and share that with somebody who also just completed the game. Okay, so we're going down into the basement to turn off. Hello? Yeah, it's a good set of endings because there's merit in both endings. I would have picked Mael's ending IRL. Fuck was that noise? Did y'all hear that? Do you think the entity... Meh. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia. They're supposed to be adding additional content to the game. I don't know if it's more story or more endgame challenges, but the game is not done. The story is still afoot. The game is still afoot. Chris, it's good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm just tense. Tense. Pick up the clock pendulum. Great. Now let's go drain that nasty ass bathtub. Jesus Christ. Yona is barking in her sleep. I want to know what she's dreaming about. She's dreaming about the endings of Claire Obscure. You're seriously leaving me and Mom to live with the guy who abandoned us? I get you hate his guts, but someone needs to be there for Dad. We're still his family. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So he's more important than me, than Mom? Of course not. But he asked for my help, and who knows if he'll be around much longer. Don't talk to me anymore. Come on, Amy, you need to grow up. Ooh. She's barking at Verso for pissing. She's barking at Verso for pissing off Lune. That tracks. You reach your fingers in the drain. You pick up the red tarot cards. Okay, love that. The red tarot cards, mama. Do you think she's still down there? I imagine they'll finish some of the dungeons they started in free patches and maybe make a DLC. I also wouldn't be surprised if it gets a Royale treatment. What is a Royale treatment? Like, I guess I know there's Persona 5 Royale, but I don't know what all that entails. Like I want more Clea and Simon's story, talking as if I even played the game. Persona 5 ended with a set of endings, then Atlas added another Oh, gotcha, okay. So there's like a little continuation to their already like 300,000 hour game that I never finished. Okay, so I can place red tarot cards here. Okay, place the red tarot cards, Diva. These pictures don't seem right. It's hard to remember. Sinister Indulgence? I feel like I don't have all the pieces together. They said, oh, 100 hours wasn't enough? Here's 20 more. Actually, it was really like, oh, you played the game? Want to play it all over again and it's longer? And people were like, well, yes, please, duh. Yes, please, and duh. Okay, so I have the pendulum. But there's no hands. Oh. You pick up the blue tarot cards. Oh. Speaking of hands, hi Hagatha. The Persona Gacha game comes out this week. Okay, I did see like a little snippet about that and I was like, wait, what's this? And it's like a free to play. I didn't see like a trailer for it or anything, but it looked like the pictures looked kind of cute. Please welcome to the stream, Balatro Superstar Hagatha Christie. Did you finish the golden stake like you wanted to? Did you finish that challenge? I thought there was already one. Wasn't Crimson? I have no idea. Persona 5 was the first Persona game I played and I never finished it. And then I haven't I haven't looked into any of the others. I'll check it out, but I feel like that shouldn't be my intro to Persona. No, I spent 4 hours and didn't do it, but you tried really hard. I feel like I saw you win quite a few rounds. You're gonna get there. Seduced Performer. I'd recommend starting with the earlier ones because they become less palatable when you see. I own 3 to 5. So I want to play 3 this year. Agatha, have you played the Persona games, and also have you played any of the Fatal Frame games? Sinister Mentor. Thin Men. Ooh, that's scary. I played Persona 3 and a bit of 4, but that's it. They're so long. I put in a lot of hours into 5 and then I just quit. And I was like, maybe I'll come back to this someday, and I never did. I mean, it was good, but I felt overwhelmed with like the social part. I was like, who should I be spending time with? Like, am I managing my time properly? This is too much. Sinister Performance. I used a guide for 5 to lock in the ending I wanted. It's a lot. See, I did not. I was like, oh, I don't think I need a guide to play this. And then like as it went on, I was like, I feel like I do. Maybe I should start Persona 3 next since I finished my current game this morning and want to play something on Switch next anyway. Well, there you go. It's perfect. Sinister Performance, aka me in the middle school play. I thought that was going to say me in middle school band. Sinister Performance versus Daring Spirit, Liberation. She saved us. That's the key to my heart. You pick up the Chrissy. Chrissy. Is something gonna come? Oh shit. Oh, this is like the sewer. Don't I? Okay, I still need the doll from the other clock. Chrissy doll, a small doll of a girl. Looks like something is etched on the bottom. Oh, the name Chrissy is. Oh, I thought there might be an additional clue. The rose I found in my locker.
My mom is totally cool with you sleeping over tonight. We'll meet at my place. Once my mom leaves for work, we can sneak into the library.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. You sure we can't just do the seance at your house?
No, it has to be at school. Yeah, I get a feeling it's close to the spirit world or something. Maybe because there was a tragedy there.
You don't sound too confident.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out. See you tonight.
That phone has insane coverage, full concrete walls underground, still receiving signal. This phone, like, you could be in space and you still get reception. I feel so stupid doing this now. North America could never. No, like, when Nate and I were first together, I had AT&T, and we went to the Seattle area for Thanksgiving to see my grandpa, and like we went out to the Olympic Peninsula, and like the entire time we were on the Olympic Peninsula, my phone thought I was in Canada, and so it was like, if you use your phone, you'll be charged whatever. And I was like, no, I'm still actually in Washington. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we've heard every voicemail. It is locked with a simple lock. Okay, let's go, Jill. What is that? We had AT&T forever, but they did not cover our current village, so we finally switched to T-Mobile a few years ago, and now I get like 2 bars instead of 0, but I'm never on the phone anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm usually on the Wi-Fi. One of my favorite parks is very close to the border and picks up signals from the US pretty frequently in certain areas. We got those signals going everywhere but places we can use them. Also, like out at my grandparents' farm, like an hour-ish west of Wichita, I wouldn't get service out there either with AT&T. Zone 1, it's a video feed of my childhood bedroom. Zone 2, it's the clock hands. They're next to a telephone and I can just barely make out the phone number. 555. Okay, I gotta take a picture of that. Do you like the static noise? I don't. 555-8989. Zone 3, it's just static. Zone 4, it's a video feed of my locker from school. Honestly, I got better service in Japan than I do at home with my T-Mobile. It's a sign. Okay, what is this room that we're in? This is a maze. I feel like I'm gonna get chased. I feel like I'm gonna get chased and have to hide. The static noise is soothing. Not to my earballs. But I'm glad that you found it so. Well, I just know Splish Splash Magoo is gonna come get me. Or is gonna try to come get me, I feel like. Wait, hold on. Can I call that number? Wait, how do... Oh. Phone call. 55589. How do I get there? Did you just... I did just say earballs. Gooey McSlasher sent Goopy. Goopy movie. My god. Toilet. New phone, who dis? You pick up the clock hands. Oh shit.
Hello?
Vivian.
Amy!
Do you really think I date you, Viv? I know about that sad, sappy letter you wrote me. You don't even have the guts to say it to my face.
No. No way. I know this isn't you, Amy.
Just go home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
I'll save you, no matter what. Even if you do hate me.
Aw. Pure soul Vivian.
I'm so sorry I dragged you into this.
Okay, so now we need to go back to... Oh no. Oh no, skis. That was Vivian. Vivian, why are you scaring me? Viv. Belviv DeVoe. Was there anything else here? I hope that was all I needed. I honestly, with that whole like maze-like room, I really thought I was gonna get chased through there. I mean, I honestly was like braced. I was clenched, I was braced. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. Okay, so I have the clock hands. Is this Britney Spears? Whoa, whoa. Oh. Pick up the Amy doll. So creepy, my name is etched on the bottom. Jeez Louise. June?
Hello?
Oh, Amy? Hi, this is Erica. Look, I didn't know how else to reach you. There's been an accident. And look, you and your mom need to come right away. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, did June and the dad die? Oh my god. Was our last message telling our brother to not talk to us anymore? Oh, that's sad. Dude. Jesus Christ. Oh god, she can get to- what the fuck? Fuck my life. Get out of here. Nasty ass, ratty tatty. Messy mama. Cetus Lapidus. Yep. Shadaisy. That startled me. I thought that if I ducked down, she would be able to get me. Sloshy britches came after me, mama. Very Resident Evil. My stress is... I'm stressed. Gotta get more incense. Amy, please answer my calls. I'm so sorry about June. I know how I know how close you both were. Oh. They did know I was coming. Oh. Mm. No incense? It's the same star symbol from the front door. There are chains all over the casket. I can't open it from this side. Look at you pick. That's right, Joe Valentine style. I don't really know how those work, but
You don't need to see that again.
Oh.
What? June, it's really you. I've missed you so much.
Me too. But you can't stay. You need to leave before it's too late.
What? No! I can't leave! I finally get to see you and... Don't you want to see me too?
Amy. You know this thing is messing with your head. You've got to get out of here.
Can I just stay for a little while?
I would love that. But you can't let this thing keep you, Amy. Time's up. You need to hurry.
It's not fair. I miss you. I'm so sorry, June, for everything.
I'm sorry too. Now get out of here. Take this and go. Run out that front door and don't look back.
You take the star medallion. No. Not you, stupid turd. Waterlogged ass. Ratty tatty. Shit. What? Why are you being such a brat? Now, where's Moon and Wind? We're going to the guardhouse, right? Twiggle, welcome back from your lurk. I was daring someone to play Director's Cut recently. Get back in the TV or so help me. The Director's Cut with the beautiful basement music. Okay, do you think you stay... Oh, shoot. Get your ugly ass hand away from me. Get out of here. Get away from me, ugly. Ugh, nasty. Ugly, rude, nasty. There's worse in the basement. Look up the Black Tiger fight. I'm sure that I heard it. Because I have played the Director's Cut. That was the one that I had, but I don't remember it. I will have to look it up. Cindy, the TV's leaking. Brenda would have... Yeah, Brenda. That was the other person that I was like, they need to be a survivor, and Dead by Daylight is Brenda. Brenda needs to be a survivor.
Viv! Amy, are you
I don't know. Is this all real? Are you really here?
It's me. I'm really here, Amy. I'll get you out of this cage and we can go.
Someone did make a post on the subreddit. I feel like there's a lot of people that want, since they didn't put Sydney in.
Where are we?
It's just bones.
It's the library. We're back?
I can't believe it. Amy, are you okay? Do you remember what happened?
It's all a jumble. I can't tell what was real and what wasn't. I just remember being so scared. I don't know what that thing we saw was, but... Thank you for coming after me. I don't think I would have made it out of there without you.
Amy, I was so scared too. Scared I'd never see you again. Scared I wouldn't be able to tell you. All night I've been wanting to share something with you. I even wrote it all down because I was afraid to say it, but... I'm done being afraid.
Done.
Amy, I like you. You know, in that way.
Oh, Viv. I'm so sorry about tonight. I only did all of this to try to impress you. Because, well, I feel the same way. But you're the one who's impressive. Even more than I already knew. Now let's get the hell out of here.
No. I mean, yeah, let's go, but no, don't say it like that.
We take the candles with us?
Can we avoid anything spooky from now on?
I mean, definitely no more spirit ports. But it's a scary movie, okay?
It depends. How scary. Actually, Amy, I've got one more thing I want to do before we go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, don't take too long.
No, don't do it.
I'll go put away the spirit board while you're busy.
I should just... Girl, don't do it. I was wondering if we could see her through the glass. Going through the cabinet and stuff, but I can't. Okay. This is where she turns into Ms. X or whatever. Lady D. Yeah, one of the characters in the RPG that I'm playing off stream, I feel like you would appreciate the character design. You pick up the spirit board. I should put this back in the display case. I don't, saying Lady D made me think about that. Teleporting ass. Teleporting ass. Teleportation is the theme of the night. The word of the night is teleportation. Never going to use one of these again. Was it really that bad? Find Vivian.
Let's go, Vivian. You sure you're the only one here?
Yeah. It's just me.
Wait, what?
Once the principal gets here, you can explain to us exactly why you're here in the middle of the night. God, I really don't understand. You're normally such a good kid.
I've got to get to Vivian. I thought it was like a static entity that abducted. Did I miss? Why is the teacher there? Right? Wait, okay, maybe that's the librarian. Look. That looks like this person. But yeah, why are they here? Well, if it's just a regular old teacher. I hear music, and I was like, is this like Halloween? Oh, maybe the security camera saw us. The music. Maybe that teacher is like in charge of watching the one security camera every night and was like, wait a second. But then they would have seen us. The Deweys don't decimal them. Truer words have never been spoken. Now, is this camera defunct? Pump it up. Oh shit. Oh shit, shake that ass. Okay, this run is just a speed walk. This jog. Oh. Where are you going with my girlfriend? Faculty offices. Distract the teacher. Okay, so we got to distract the teacher. You know what would distract them? Maybe lighting a fire. Faculty numbers. Extension E3, phone number 555-4334. Okay, so I gotta... Distract, not murder? Well, I was thinking like a fire and a trash can that set off like the smoke detector or something. Not like... Not that drastic. It's locked with a simple lock. You take the faculty key card. Okay, they got nicer computers up in here. Up in here, up in here. It's Principal Lee's office? I need a faculty. Okay, we're deep in it now. Maybe I should keep this. We're gonna use it. We're deep in the sauce. Oop. I bet I could lure the teacher over here if I could get this phone to ring. The label says extension E4. Oh. Well, we've already... Whoa, student records. I wish I had the time. Okay, extension E4. So we're just gonna call E4... Right? Like we already knew. We are taking at least we are talking at least 3 to 5 now. 555 6677. Okay. A note for the faculty members. It reads, "Attention faculty staff, please secure your key cards inside the lockbox before you leave each day. You don't want them." Okay, well, I've kind of skipped ahead.
Be here any minute.
The teacher is guarding Vivian. I need to find a way to get her out of there. Okay, that was extension 4, right? Let me just triple check my math. Let me just triple check. Extension E4. Five 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 6677 555 6677.
That might be Principal Lee. You stay here until I get back.
Wait, do I lock 8675309? Do I lock them in there? Oh shit. I thought I was supposed to lock them in there.
Vivian, we gotta go, quick!
You read my mind. Let's move.
Whoa, not this way!
Hey, what are you kids doing?
Where are they going? No, you get back here!
Exit to the left.
Cameras!
Just keep running.
What the hell? School really is prison. Hi, Steffi. How you doing, BB? Sunnyside Post. Sunnyside High shut down for investigation. Oh, that's right. Okay. Sunnyside High School and Sunnyside, North Carolina, North America plunged into chaos after a student uncovered a conspiracy implicating Superintendent Moore, leading to its abrupt closure. 20 years after a school fire, the tragedy still haunts the community, with revelations surfacing that the faculty suppressed unsavory details of the incident. However, thanks to the pursuit of justice by student Vivian Singh, these revelations have resulted in the shocking closure of Sunnyside High, sending shockwaves through the community. Under intense scrutiny, Superintendent Moore's attempts to conceal the truth further tarnish the school's reputation. Students, staff, and the community at large are left grappling with the scandal's fallout and demanding, accountability from those responsible. Okay, do you see this down here? This says mysterious fog hits Toluca Lake. Do y'all know where Toluca Lake is? It is Silent Hill. This is Silent Hill. Healthy hamburgers. New research reveals health benefits of daily burgers. That woke up Fiona, that loud ass alarm. Well, can't ever go back there. Well, it's shut down. How's everyone? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've just been sipping my sparkling water and burping away, you know. And I think we just finished the game. Steffi, this game, really good. You're the Spotlight. Highly recommend it. That bitch Hill command silent. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
So cool. They say your name and everything. You're such a hero, Vivian.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic sometimes. I do feel pretty cool, though.
I can't type. I was like, wait, is that must be some kind of like engineering computer hacker language or something. I love old school games or graphics in general. And the two characters you play as are queer. So happy Pride Month. We can have scary games. Some books Vivian recommended to me.
Oh yeah, I finished these books. The fantasy one was kind of awesome.
Oh my gosh, yes! There's 5 more in the series. Can't wait for you to catch up.
Even better, it's Summerween. Apparently, Summerweenie. Okay, so I guess we're back home. No, we would. This has to be sometime after the incident, right? It's the movie I picked out for us to watch. You pick up the scary movie.
Ooh, this one's great. It's a slasher movie, but it's not just blood and guts and stuff. I mean, well, yeah, it's got lots of blood and guts and stuff. But there's this whole body swap thing that happens with the killer.
Spoilers?
Yeah, I'm explaining it bad anyway. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'll be the judge of that. What's your favorite scary movie? Showgirls. Your scary movie collection. Vivian is not ready for these ones yet. I just realized that emote is Dan on the phone. Because like when I first saw it, I thought that was like an egg with like paprika or something on it. Showgirls. I'm pretty sure that's what Randy says in Scream 2 when he gets the call from Ghostface. My favorite plushie.
Did you win all these plushies from the arcade claw machine?
Yeah, I have a bit of an addiction.
When you told me your room would be full of cute stuff, I thought maybe you were joking.
Hey, I enjoy cute things and color, just not on my clothes.
Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for contributing to the challenge, the Whispers in the Dark. Dan S. Gaming has, I know, like, inspiration. Oh, look at the photo of them together. Yes. That's so sweet. Crimson, thank you for your contribution. We are at 35,000 of 100,000. 35%. 525,000.
I'm ready to watch whenever you are. Please don't pick something too intense.
Of course. I picked one you're gonna love.
Am I supposed to put something? It seems like I should put music here, right? We need Imfrog here for that pillow. Oh my god, we do. Why can some people do... So it's 2,000 a day. And it just keeps track of how much people have contributed. So it says Crimson has contributed 4,000 total. I'm gonna take a picture of this frog to share with Imfrog. Good call, Yak. We saw this plushie and thought of you. XOXO. Go piss girl. June's guitar. My bass has seen better days. I love this thing. Well, happy early birthday, D-Night. That confused me too. I was like, wait, how? Yeah, I feel like I was also confused. My game consoles.
Oh, did you want to borrow Professor Puzzle?
Professor
I think
Puzzle.
you'd really like it.
Professor Layton?
I'd love to play it. That cover looks so cute.
I can't believe you didn't play games growing up.
Yeah, not at home, but my cousins had a few we'd play sometimes.
Well, if any of these games look fun, feel free to borrow them.
Does she have a console to play them on, Amy? I hope Vivian likes it. Our objective still said run for it. Mental notes, run for it.
I'm such a wimp. I'm already scared.
Oh, don't worry, Viv. If you actually get Freaky Friday'd, I'll keep you safe.
No. Don't even joke about that.
We're gonna get sucked into the TV, aren't we? Is something gonna come out? That's what I'm wondering. Or we're gonna get sucked into the TV. Maybe they know something about Viv that you don't. Could you imagine having this as your bedroom, like this big ass TV? Like, this is a gigantic room. Back to Cindy, the TV is leaking.
Let's do this.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I'm really glad to be here with you.
I'm really glad too.
Oh. Hold hands.
Now let's get spooked.
Are you ready?
Nope.
Perfect.
Aw.
Perfect.
Aw. Stress-free, survive without a scratch, finish the game for good. We finished the game for good. No TVs in the bedroom. No electronics at all for me, actually. No twist. And that was a cute ending. Well, we had a twist at the end of chapter 1. I honestly, Yak, I did not see that coming. Even though I saw that something was locked on the main menu, I was like, oh, we need a sequel to this game immediately. And then, it was like, oh, there's chapter 2. I mean, I liked both of those. I feel like Vivian's was longer with more puzzles. I liked both of them. Ian, thank you for the cheers. David. That was so good. I feel like this is like baby's first horror game. I don't know, maybe that sounds... I feel like this is a good entry to like a horror / spooky series. The first part was more to my specific, if I can't have you, no one can taste, but Amy's was scarier, right? Amy's had the spotlight and that nasty... And it was sad. Like, I wasn't prepared for like sad. Like, don't try to make me feel sad, okay? Thank you for the claps. I hope that these two make more. I want more. Hate being sad. Hate being sad. I just watched an ASPCA commercial. Okay, let's see. It is 11:30. I don't know how long that No, I'm Not a Human demo is. But I'm thinking we could try that out tonight. Not that, Bri, when I was at the pet funeral home, we played that song at a service, like a public service for a dog. And it's a few hours at your... Okay, that face reminds me of the matchmaker from Mulan. So yeah, it was sad, but it was just like, it was very surreal to me because I was like, I don't know any of these people. Nobody knows like what's going on. And we're listening to Sarah McLachlan as like the wind is blowing. And I'm just like, how is this my life? I would lose my shit at a pet funeral. Well, yeah, there was like more to the story than that, but I was like, of course they would play this song. My cynical ass was like, of course they would play this song. Okay, well, I have a few other demos, so I'd be the ugly, crazy stranger. No, I It was my senior year, no, my junior year of high school. I went to my one of my preschool teachers. I went to her funeral. I hadn't seen her since I was in preschool, but I was like sobbing. I was ugly crying, surrounded by strangers, by myself, 17 years old at this funeral. It was a mess. And then I had to go to work. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break and I will figure out what to do. So I'll see y'all in just a few. Welcome back, everyone. I figured out what we're gonna do. Cat, thank you for the contribution. You should have one of your cats with you when you do that. Yeah, imagine me getting one of the cats to sit still. Thank you for the welcome back. Now we're gonna do a run in World of Horror. I feel like that'll be... And then tomorrow I can just devote to demos. I think that sounds... That's what my heart's telling me. I'm listening to my heart. Okay. Maybe I'll pull up one of the office chairs and see if the cats will, if one of them will hang out with me. Oh my god, why is this so loud? About to blast my eardrums. Okay, Roxette. That's right. Mr. Redheads of Mystery yesterday, Steffi, the ladies got their butts kicked by the mother plant. But it's okay, we're regrouping, we're coming back stronger. It'll also be available on my YouTube channel. So, in case you need to see anything. No. There's actually like an evil giant plant. That's not a cow plant. I need to do that. Have you played Strangerville? Okay, so we had this color palette last time, which I like this color palette, but I like to do a different one. We could do randomize. Yeah, in Strangerville. In Strangerville. I'm like trying to figure out like what fits my mood right now. Am I eggplant? Ooh, I'm hot pink. Ooh, I like this. Or is this too aggressive on your eyes? Is this too aggressive on your eyes? Does this hurt your eyes? We can do it 2-bit, so it's got more like shadow and stuff. Okay, that's like less aggressive. It feels a little aggressive. Yeah, I played that pack and I completed the mystery. It was a bit, but yeah, I really enjoy it too. This is, it's a bit aggressive. It's a bit aggressive. We're gonna go with this one. True chaos. Should we go with true chaos? Do you want to go with true chaos? I'm wondering if I should, since my save data doesn't carry over. Game is a bit loud. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my god, it is. Why is it so loud? Why is this one game? Y'all's eardrums must be getting blasted, so sorry. Ding dang, it's like pumping. Is that better? I'm like monitoring it, but it still seems high. Do I have to put it in the negatives? So if you'll let me know when you can. If you can even hear me. If you can even hear me over the game. Okay, we'll just do a quick play. Okay, we're back in the city. Something strange is happening in our town. It's the 80s. It sounds fine to you? Okay. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. I cranked the volume down quite a bit. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. The Missing Stars. May 1984. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. So in this game, are these runs connected, continuous? So they're all separate, but if you have solved, like, gotten an ending from one mystery, it'll show, like, that you've already achieved that ending. So, like, last time we played, I know we did the coma case, and so we got one of those endings, and so if that mystery shows up again, it'll say, like, you've already seen this ending. So, like, that's the last time, well, before I went to this PC, I, like, used a guide and had people help me get, like, other endings and figure out stuff, because there's also, like, a news report that might randomly play, and if you go to the woods, you might find this hidden character, because you can unlock more characters to play as. There's like a lot of lore. There's a lot, it's very You gotta peel the layers back. Okay, so we have spells. We have Cauterize and Regeneration. Our status is fine. This is our character this time. You're not... No, okay. So it is like, I can't think of the word. You can get different things. So it's kind of like a roguelite in the fact that you might not survive the run and you'll get like different tools each time, but you'll like unlock more stuff. You can unlock more characters that you can permanently have. But yes, you can get different endings out of the mysteries. And if you solve a mystery and you get like a tool from that mystery, like a special item, that special item might be used in another mystery to get you like a different ending as well. It's to like really see everything. I feel like I need to use a guide, but we're just goofing tonight. We're just having a good time. We check your mailbox, it's empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Library notes. You gain a random spell, but you lose 1 to 2 reason. Okay, we're gonna sell that. Get some money. It's a nice day outside. Let's go change our clothes. How about that? You can check this for money. We can also unlock more outfits. Oh, should we go with the goth? Okay, this is cute too. Looking good. I like this look with the like little jacket and striped shirt, but I'm also feeling like the goth look since we just played as Amy. New boo goofin. Exactly. Let's take a bath. Let's do... I don't have an empty... Do I have an empty bottle? We'll do the XP boost. Yeah, I don't have that. You don't see anything weird. What a relief. We are shocked by what she did. Her voice was always so calm. Oh. Okay, I guess achievements carry over because there is an achievement, I think, if you dial Jenny's number. We don't have any VHS cassettes to watch, okay. We'll get started. We can tackle these 5 mysteries. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. Horrible history of household hell. So this is, see this one, Pinkadot, we did the last time we played, and we got ending A. Far out fable of the fear festival. And then alarming account of abnormal arms. So, alarming at A, F, H, T. I usually go in alphabetical order, so we're gonna go with the alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Love being systematic, yes. I love organizing. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats? So we can do, this is our side quest, is to investigate the hospital location twice. I feel like we should do... I want to do some shopping. Steak knife, so flashlight for sure. And then Seaside, go to the hardware shop, shovel. I like to be ready. Okay, investigate the hospital location twice. Okay, so we're gonna investigate the hospital twice to complete the side quest. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. And see, I don't have this skill, so we're gonna just... We had a doom added to our meter. Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters? Eva, I don't know. Or we need to investigate one more time. One more time. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from... You hear disgusting slurping sounds. We got a bloodsucker. We got a vampire. Slade. The Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bone. Disgusting. So we have completed the side quest. Now we need to investigate downtown. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttered to himself, while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. I don't need another spell, thank you. But whatever. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. You knock on your friend's door and wait. Huh. Anna's not home. You should check later. Wired creature. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Should we listen or hang up immediately? What's our knowledge is 8, so I feel like that's pretty good. I think it might be a knowledge check. Oops. Oops. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity is doomed. You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Oh, look, see this little picture? Ventilation shaft? It's Sherry from Resident Evil 2. She's crawling through those ducts. Investigating the fire escape. Raining blood. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Let's calm her down. Like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you cleaned up. It's gonna be fine. Here's my check. Success. Okay. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful, and we gained 4 reason back, which is great. Perfect. Love charisma. I have an irrational fear of weird stuff coming out of the shower. Hopefully this doesn't give you nightmares. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Have you ever seen the movie Arachnophobia? That movie scared me. In all kinds of ways. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? So we got $2, but we lost reason. We saw parts of it. I feel like there's a part in the shower and the spider and... movie was incredible nightmare fuel. Absolutely. Steffi, I remember when I was a kid, my mom rented it and my aunt was staying with us. And I remember that they were like standing up, screaming. And I was like, what's going on? They're like, don't come in here, don't watch this. I saw Lavalantula. Is that like a tarantula made out of lava? I mean, that sounds kind of cute though. Or Steffi, the Aranya Grande. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. A volcano spitting out tarantula, as they do. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall man standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Oh. Hated it. Yeah, the Ariana Grande, yes. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Oh, and you got an eye peeping in watching you? Steffi, is the sound better on your end too? I cranked the volume down a lot. Mr. 000, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Okay, perfect, thank you. Should we ask, what's that picture? Come up. What's that picture? Let's just do it. I'm throwing caution to the wind tonight. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Okay, so we've been cursed. Okay, do you see this? We have like a new symbol up here. There's some kind of face right here. And an up arrow with a question mark. Let's check the building plan to find out if there is a place where all the vents connect. Ooh, I'm scared. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. I think an evil spirit did attach itself to us. We should not have looked at the artist's terrifying art. Get close to the door and ask what's the matter. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. You lost 2 reasons. Man, I'm not doing very good this run. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Would it be? Alright, here we go. See, if I don't know what item we would need to choose this option, but this lets me know, like, there is another way to solve this. Also, do y'all see this, like, long arm? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. First scene, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Who's going in there? Who wants to go in? Check the vent. Oh. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Oh, cute. It's got centipedes crawling out of his mouth. Burn the place down. Burn it down, Eva. Tiny key can be used to open certain locks. Okay, so we got a tiny key, which might be used in another mystery we do. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Alarming account of abnormal arms, ending A. We got 30 experience. We got 45 experience. We lowered the doom. We regained reason and stamina. And we continue. The old god stirs. Click here to reveal its effect. Freaky flood. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? I don't know what that does. Exploring the seaside location has a chance of inflicting drenched status. Oh fuck. Ivy, welcome in. How are you doing? B, we finished Fear the Spotlight. It was really good. It was really, really good. Thank you for the lurk. I will always show love to Poe. Well, thank you. Thank you for the contribution. We're getting there. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing in there? Okay, we should probably take a bath and regain some more reason. Hot water, warm water, cold water. Hi. What you up to? Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. Motive is currently unknown. Another day begins. Another day, another sleigh. Alright, so we had, I think E is the next one. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. All ready for this? While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Canna. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Canna follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, he returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? He grins. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Okay, so we need to complete the seaside location twice, which might be dangerous for us. We might get drenched, so... We also have Canna in our party. Friendly neighbor, receive -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. Okay, that's a sleigh. Canna smiles faintly. Canna. Crab feast. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. Should we investigate? Should we search the body? Let's search the body. Reaching for the body, you're attacked by several crabs that don't want to share their meal. Oops. -2 stamina. We'll investigate the seaside one more time. You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Our charisma is decent, so let's try talking to them. You catch the fishermen in a good mood. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Okay, so we have gained a level. Folklore studies. See, this is what we needed for that hospital check, was the arcane grasp. We'll go with folklore studies and bump up our dexterity. Our strength needs to go up. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. -1 reason. Okay. Let's rest real quick at home. Bandage up the fresh wounds, you sit on a couch and read your favorite book. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave. Continue your long investigation. See, even people stopping the end of the world have to take breaks, so always take a break. Alright, now we're actually going to do what we said we were going to do. Investigate the apartments. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust. We got a curse? Survivor's Guilt? What is this? Add a 2 doom at the end of the mystery. Should have been a whatever. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Alright, we're gonna investigate the school. Fuel. Now, can I heal this? I don't know if I don't think that this is a healable. It's a mental curse, and I don't think you can heal curses. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Let's resist. You force yourself. Okay, we lost some stamina. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird, eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kanna decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can he sip his soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? I don't know, Diva. Also, is this evil spirit, like, what is it doing? Next move. As you prepare a hot bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. We're gonna do a hot bath. Because I feel like the last time I did an ice bath, I got shit taken away. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Let's stay in our own business. How about that? Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you really could use a drink. Should we get the most expensive one or get the cheapest one? We only have $4, and I feel like we might need... I don't know. And we're only on the second mystery, so I'm feeling like the cheapest one. I think the cheapest one. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. It tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Oh, and it didn't cost us any money? Anna was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both returned to your apartment and tried to decipher the notes. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside human... Seems pretty gross. Seems really gross. Okay. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Hey Dork, I'm with you. Why are we going back to my place? So I guess Kanna, you can like go visit. Steffi, get your sweet tush to bed. Sweet dreams, darling. I gotta shower. Yes, go shower. Let the stress of the day roll off with that nice warm water. Have the sweetest dreams. I hope you drift off like you're sleeping on a cloud. It's always so good to see you. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Sexy dreams. Oh yeah. I was like, I need to... We'll see if I can get through this run. The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Oh my god, ew. defeated the gossip junkie. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. Oh, fuck. This thing has 27 HP. A drowner sponge. Ew. Wait, so like, what's the story here? We were investigating the seaside and we're getting attacked by this drowner sponge while we're investigating these eels that have been laying eggs in people that our neighbor brought back. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is he? Where the hell? Yes, yeah, this is the something of the evolving eels, which I have not completed. Well, I've basically started fresh on this PC with all the stuff, so. Computer room. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help. Let's do it, let's check it out. We failed. You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover that you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Frankie, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Look at those beautiful chompers. Anna has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Well, there's no turning back now. Oh. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Check the bedroom? You finally found Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Okay, we're gonna puncture Kana's eye. We gotta do it. I'm about to get a Stone Temple Pilot's tattoo like in 45 minutes. Sweet. Awesome. Well, I hope that the session goes well. Do you know if you're gonna have to do like more than one sitting? We're gonna lose 3 reason, but we gotta do this, I think, to save Kana. Okay, watch out everybody, we're gonna puncture an eye. I have the needle. I did it. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. We did it. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, well that's nice. Gonna be lurking. My connection is awful. Okay, if you can hear me, I hope the session goes well. Wishing you the best tattoo ever. You're still processing the events of the previous night. A corpse eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, You watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. We got 45 experience. We took 3 down, 3 doom down, but we increased. The old god stirs. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay. Treatment and surgery action. Do we need surgery? We need to rest. We are busted. Oh, but Kana stays with us as a member. Kana looks around. Did you hear that? Never mind. Oh. Okay, that's cool. I think if you take them to the hospital, he doesn't stay with you. Something happens. Okay, we got another small key. Okay, let's take a little bath. We're looking slightly less unhinged. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. Okay, we've done A, E, F. Far out fable of a fear festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus? Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. Progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of this village, more actions will unlock. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Can we relax a bit? Patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. The hot spring feel great. Finally, you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. I love that. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge, one by one. They light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Coda, hello, welcome. I'm doing well. I just finished a game and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can get through all of the mysteries in World of Horror before bed. How was your Monday? How's your evening going? What was that about? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? The weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up at night. What could it all mean? We'll investigate over here. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takuchi's door. This is odd since he's usually punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and enter. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves a little doubt about what happened. But how? Why? Well, let's look for clues. Oh my god, I got a cut artery. You search the room but can't find anything. The sound of police sirens forces you to jump through a broken window and you're injured. I can't get a break. There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. Look for friends? You couldn't find any familiar faces in the crowd. I guess we're gonna go into the trees now. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped in. Let's tap into his power. You feel a newfound knowledge. What spell did I get? Wait, what does cauterize do? +2 one-time use. You would think that cauterize would heal this boo-boo. Okay, we got grow teeth. Adds a new combat action, bite. That's gross. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow, and you can't be too careful. Let's explore the forest. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils. Let's investigate the ground for clues. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers. Okay. Leadership, art knowledge, outdoorsman. I think that one's good to have. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly. We're gonna help the dog. You free the injured dog. Thankful the animal follows you. So now we have a dog as an ally. Higher chance of finding items after combat. Dog barks knowingly. Sweet. A little sweetheart angel. A wet splash behind you makes you stop. You slowly turn around to see a young girl sluggishly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. Okay, Diva, you gotta go. You've defeated Infested Girl. An abandoned factory. This must be the place they took everyone. While exploring the factory, you are caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. I don't know if I've seen this. Are we the... Oh shit. I guess we're getting sacrificed. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient. We got Indine. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Time skip. What? I'd have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? Okay. I think I can save. I think I can save it in the house. We're gonna take that key. Let's take a little bathy bath, and we're holding on by a thread. You can't run from some. Can I not save? Okay. As much as I would love to keep going, I do need to get some sleep. Sometimes these like wipe you out pretty quickly. Sometimes I guess they go for a little bit longer. But I thought I could save it. Maybe if I go to the main menu, will it save? I should sleep too. I hope it'll save what I've solved so far. I don't know. It's okay. We've perished. You managed to solve 3 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 18 new events, 5 new enemies. I didn't unlock it. That's okay. That's okay. At least it saved what I did figure out. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Real quick, wanted to say I will be back tonight, Tuesday night, with demos. I think we'll play that No, I'm Not a Human. I have that demo that we talked about. I also have Hotel Barcelona. I have Gecko Gods. I have the Stone of Madness. I still have demos galore that I have not played. So I think that's what we'll start with. But thank you again for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed Hear the Spotlight as much as I did. Such a good game. Y'all, if you can stick around for the raid, we are going to raid out as per usual, but take care of yourself first. If you're tired, if you need to go rest your weary head. Let me go see who's on and what they're doing. Frankie, hope your tattoo goes well. Hope everybody gets some good sleep. You know what? When was the last time? Okay. I'm trying to think so much. My phone is having connection troubles, but it's good. Good night, Twiggle. Good night, Pinkadot. Sweet dreams, cuties. Sleep well, sleep tight. I'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go. It's been a while since we've visited our friend Asurukai. He is playing some Mass Effect Legendary Edition. He's been like hacking away at this game for a while. I think Mass Effect might be like a longish game or something. Angela, good night. It was so good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, we'll go keep Asurukai some company. He was the last stop on our raid train that we did on the 13th for Lambda Legal. So you might have met him already. But thank you again. for hanging out tonight. Get some good rest, take good care of yourself, stay hydrated, all the stuff. And I will see you very soon. Bye.